I have decided, because I saw the president's town hall meeting, it was riveting. I think I'm going to have to change my thinking around this whole health care bill, because now, all of a sudden, reputable doctors are showing up to town halls. Like totally reputable doctors, totally like showing their support for Obamacare.
Your name?
However, where we're deficient is that we are like so poor, almost non-existent at treating preventative care. I know because I'm a general practitioner. We are a dying breed. What will the impact be, and how will it help me as a PCP? Thank you.
Well, first of all, we should give her an applause. She's a primary care physician. I love her. Thank you. How long have you been practicing?
4 years.
4 years. Give her another hand.
You know what I gotta tell you? That was like so awesome. She was just like there. She was like, she was Sheila Jackson Lee. I'm a doctor. I have some doctor-like questions. That was great. And then, finally a town haller without that pesky cell phone interrupting Sheila. I mean, it was great. And I loved how Sheila was so spontaneous coming over there. Give Sheila a little loving. You know what I'm saying? It was great. It was unscripted. It was almost a pure moment. Sheila Jackson Lee connecting with regular working people, and a doctor, no less. You know, that's what town halls are all about, not this conjured up, hired activist GOP fake angry yelling thing. What was it they were calling again? Oh yeah, I remember. AstroTurf. That's it. That's crazy. You know, when I first saw this video, I was so moved by the concern of this obviously amazing physician. I thought, you know what? She's only been a physician for 4 years. She might be struggling. I don't know. She says they're a dying breed. Maybe I should recommend her to my friends in Texas. You know, and then I started looking her up, and I had a really hard time finding her. She was tough to find. Really, really tough. Almost like she wasn't really a doctor tough. As it turns out, she's not a doctor. No, not listed in the medical records there, the Texas board or anything. She made it all up. And then Sheila gave her that big old spontaneous hug. What are the odds? Anywho, since Roxana is not a doctor, she's not as busy as a doctor really is. I wondered, what does Roxana do in her free time? And we found it. Look at that. Whoa! Grassroots City. Oh, did I mention she's not just some nutty campaigner? She's a Texas Obama delegate. Yeah. Yep. Initially, she was identified in the Houston Chronicle as a physician. Then, all of a sudden, the doctor part just kind of disappeared. Let me show you. Here's the first picture. Notice the caption, "A physician." There's some good journalistic integrity for you. Now, here's a second picture. Now it's just Roxana. Chronicle, to be fair to the Chronicle, and I'm trying to think why I should be fair to the Chronicle. They did end up reporting the correction, but can you imagine just reporting the connection there, or the correction, if it was, I don't know, conservative? Imagine the national uproar and outrage if a conservative, said, President George Bush, I'm not the president of Halliburton, but don't you think we should give them more no-bid contracts? You think? Maybe even more than just the CEO of Halliburton would be put in underneath the picture, you think? Remember what they did to Joe the plumber? All they did was ask this guy a question. When Barack Obama came strolling unannounced into his front yard, he just asked him a question. This person actually lies. And the national media, Bill? When's that new videotape of another angry GOP crazy person coming in? We got to get it on the air. Is that what they're waiting for? Is that what's happening? Just, let's get another angry conservative ripping Arlen Specter a new one. Or could it be that just sometimes not very often, the truth doesn't fit the media's script. All the world is a stage. You ever feel like that? You ever feel like what you're seeing on this stupid little box ain't the truth?